Swamiji. Are we consigned only to one dimension, or can we exist through multiple dimensions? And how do we traverse through dimension, let's say,
See,
one,
actually,
dimension 2, 3,
the
onwards?
ability to exist in multiple dimension means more and more Sadashivatva. Surely, ability to exist in multiple dimensions is the purpose of this whole Sadashivoham. Making you more and more comfortable, making you more and more cool with multiple dimensions. See, for example, if you manifest the body scanning power, then you master this breadth and depth. Each of the power actually manifests when that you become comfortable with that zone, that dimension. So in this whole thing, I am pushing you to be comfortable with every zone. Actually, morning yoga, I am actually making you more and more comfortable with your length, breadth, depth, the body, physical body. Please understand, much of our psychosomatic problems are when you are not comfortable with your physical body. A person who is comfortable with his physical body will have such an amazing completion in all relationships. Not only the husband and wife, in all relationships. He will be amazingly successful. Man always feels he is denied, woman always feels exploited. Neither one is denied nor one is exploited. It is just their uncomfortable feeling with their own body. Once you become comfortable with your own body, you will never feel you are denied, even if you are in male body. You will never feel exploited, even if you are in female body. It will be such a completion. I am not talking only about the physical relationship. Even mother-son, father-mother, or the father-son, daughter-son, daughter-father, all relationships, sisters, brothers, friends, in all relationships. Being comfortable with length, breadth, depth means your physical body makes such huge difference in joy and relationships. I tell you, only if you have 500, at least 500 relationships which you deal every week, you are a complete man. 500 people should be there in your life with whom you deal every week with a tremendous love. Only then I will say you are a complete man. Anything less than 500 people, I will say you are living in denial. Minimum 500 people, all 500 should lit up your face with a smile the moment you remember them. Then you are a Purusha. Means it's not male or female, means you are a leader. A Purusha, description of a Purusha. At least 500 lives who lit up smile in your face the moment you remember, who are part of your life, you deal with all of them at least once a week. Within a week. Means you have to be a leader. You will be a leader. Keep this as a goal. I guarantee success in your business. See, 500 people lit up smile in your face means you have a completion with at least 500 people with whom you are relating. Then by that time your personality will become so comfortable with your length, breadth, depth. The morning yoga, that is what I am trying to achieve. And I am also successful, the way I am progressing. Last 3 sessions, and how many of you feel so much of that rigidness has gone in your system? Please understand, rigidness in the joints, rigidness in your thinking is one and the same. They both are very closely connected. If gas is sitting in your stomach, you can't smile and relate with people. How many of you understand this statement? Same thing. If the gas is sitting on all your joints, you can't freely flow. The smile will not happen in your face, which will be irritating the other person. No, really. So being comfortable within your body is one of the very important things need to happen. Yoga actually does that job. We should say real yoga. What you are actually going through in the morning is the real yoga. That is the formula of the yoga. Understand? What you are going through, I should call it as a sutra of the yoga. Sutra of the yoga only you are going through. From this, thousands of asanas evolve. This is the sutra of the yoga. Unit of the yoga. Actually, I am catching those instructions and I'll energize them and put them in audio and give it to you guys. So even if you listen to that audio, you will get back to that same space. I already told them to catch it. And so this morning sessions which I am conducting, those instructions, it will be captured in the audio form and given to you. And I also bless it that whenever you listen to the audio, you will be moved to the same space. So you'll have the same experience. See, if you don't have time for yoga, these morning sessions which I am conducting are only 30 minutes. So if you don't have time, at least once in a week, 3 times, do this, that's enough. Only if you are really not able to do. Don't take this as a rule, this as an exemption. Just once a week, just 30 minutes is enough. It will keep your unit balanced. It will keep the Kundalini balanced. How many of you had a big breakthrough today in the rope yoga, Malakamba and regular yoga after this? Raise your hand. Good. What a vast number. How many of you are seeing that new muscles are getting activated, which you don't even know existed in your body? They were all there in one corner and suddenly now all of them are waking up and talking to you. Hey, I'm here. Mind me. Yoga is all about making you comfortable about the length, breadth, depth. Now I like to awaken more and more powers. Next few days we are going to work only on powers. Powers, 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 powers. And I tell you, just have integrity. Sadashivogam will continue to expand. You will manifest more and more powers wherever you are. Sadashivogam only starts. It cannot end. These 21 days I called you guys to start the Sadashivogam. It cannot end. Just carry integrity, nothing else. Nothing else is required. And I tell you, anything you think worthy in your life, your money, your wealth, your age, your skill sets, nothing is useful for me. Don't feel insecure. I'm going to take away any of that from you. No. Whatever is the best asset sheep can have, does lion have any use for that? I have no utility value of anything which you think worthy in your life. Neither your wealth, nor your properties, or your skill sets, or your beauty, or your age. Nothing has use for me. So do not feel insecure. if I am integrated to this guy, he may take away all that. No. Just be complete. Actually, I have only one thing useful in you. That is your consciousness, which has no use for you. Which you don't even know exists in you. Only that I have use. Use means what? Through that only I am going to manifest me. Through that only I am going to express me. For which you are all sitting here. Other than the consciousness in you, I have nothing else useful for me in you. So be completely secured about it and bring integrity. Actually, only when you are secured, you will decide to be integrated. Your integrity with me will not take away anything from your life. It will only shower you in your life. Just remember that. And I do not need anything else other than your integrity to go on manifesting me in you. I can go on manifesting me in you. Nothing else is required. All I need is just your integrity. Nothing else. It's like she gave me this stick. I'm enjoying, I'm using. But that is not that without the stick I cannot walk. Understand? I'm keeping it because of her love, so I'm enjoying it. That's all. There is no utility of what you think as valuable in your life. Whatever you think as valuable in your life, it has no utility for me. If you are secured about that, then you will not miss integrity. You will not miss integrity. I can go on manifesting more and more and more. See, integrity is like a spiritual umbilical cord between you and me. Once the cord is established, I can go on by pushing any amount of seeds into you. Any amount of seeds I can push it into you. And you go on manifesting it. And understand one thing. You manifesting all the powers is not your success, it is my success. I want you to do. Here there is no bargain. You want and I am negotiating. No. I want you to do. It is me who is interested in you more than you interested in you. So understand that there is no negotiation or withholding from my side. So understand the stand. Stand is all about pushing it out to you as much as you can take it. Pushing out to you as much as you can take it. Come on.
Satyajata.
Swamiji, just continuing. I also asked how do you navigate between all the dimensions? Let's say if you're
it's not actually watertight compartment navigation you need to do. More and more understanding. It's like a downloading of the apps, not navigation. So the way is, all the 11 apps you download, not you navigate from one to another and all that.
Swamiji, you had spoken about the cosmic canvas and about how all of us are ants on the cosmic canvas. We essentially see a very small ambit around us, but it's impossible for us to see the full picture. How does one rise from that canvas to actually see the entire canvas in
more
its
and more
totality?
Powers manifestation will give you more and more understanding, more and more of oneness. It is not even practice, it is understanding. See, I don't want you guys to make any technique out of what I am sharing. I want you to make integrity out of what I am sharing. See, integrity to oneness means every cognition you do will be based on oneness. That should be the practice. Not some specific, you sit and blow your nose 12 times and twinkle your eyes and twist your eyes and make it into what? A squint eye. Means instead of opening 3 eyes, becoming 1.5 eyes. No. All those things are not practice. Making more and more integrity to Advaita. See, I tell you, how if you go to US, you make enough of dollar, because only that will work there. If you come to India, you get enough rupees. Only that works here. Like how when you go to that country, you make arrangements for that country currency. There is one currency works in all these 11 dimension, 14 plane. That is Advaita. If you accumulate that currency in you, whichever plane you go after death, you will not have a cultural shock. You will have your lounge ready. You will not feel shocked, surprised, because Advaita is the principle, that is the standila, on which all 14 are fixed. Standila means, listen, if this is the spindle on which all 14 worlds exist, like a Bhuloka, Bhuva, Suva, Tapa, Satya, and Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Batala. This spindle is Advaita. So more and more understanding and integrity you build about oneness. Means understand what is love from oneness. Understand what is fear from oneness. Understand what is wealth from oneness. Understand what is the purpose of life from oneness. More and more of your cognitions getting integrated to oneness will make you earn more and more Advaita currency, which is the only currency works in all the 14 lokas. I don't know whether I can wait. Listen, I'll give you an example. About death. Looking at the death from oneness, if I exist now, and this oneness is eternal, how can I die? Then there is something which is going to die, which is not part of me. If that dies, what is the problem for me? Bringing this cognition and with strengthening this cognition and dealing your death fear. Desire, life, purpose, goal, pain, bliss, all the major things impacts your life, relationships, love, romance, in every level, bringing more and more cognitions with understanding of oneness. Integrity to the Advaita. How many of you are able to understand what I am talking? This is the real spiritual practice. All of you are catching? Because that currency, any plane you go after death will be useful for you. You will not have a cultural shock. This currency works in all lokas. From Bhuloka to Kailasa. All planes, cognitions based on Advaita will be useful. That is what is the operating mechanism of all the planes.